find a chance to slip on my spirit mask. I want to, or can I attune without it?
You can attune without it.
Mm-hmm.
It just gives you the ability to see more when you use it.
Alright, I just want to do a quick then once over without it.
Sure.
Just to see if there is any goings on. If there's anyone acting perturbed. I'm starting to feel like I'm being followed. I'm just getting that paranoia of like he's here.
Sure. Risky. Limited because there's so many people here. There's still, even when you transfer to the spirit world,
you can still see them.
Yeah, you can still see people, and it still has not a corporeal form, but a physical sight to it. You can't like see through people.
No, yeah. No,
so your field of vision on this first floor is rather limited as far as like scoping out the floor.
Gotcha. All right. 4.
So you push your senses into the spirit field, the ghost field, and you see the mist kind of overtake everything. Once again, a big wash comes over, and you're immediately twinged across your cheek. You're going to take a level 1 harm, another electrical burn.
Gotcha. Does it feel like it was from something?
No, it's just your connection, like you kind of like displacing... You're choosing to displace yourself into the spirit, not necessarily becoming a part of it, but letting yourself be influenced by it.
Got it.
You look over the space. You see there is an echo of something that's repeating, and it seems to be 2 people dancing, like in a circle, just over and over again. Like they complete like a half semicircle, and then it repeats.
Mm-hmm.
Could be Lord and Lady Pender, because it's not just strong negative emotions. Echoes can also possibly be strong positive emotions,
and even for people who are still alive.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I kind of drift through the space, doing that for a little bit, and then I drop it, and I start to. I want to study the room to see if there's. I'm looking to see if someone else is watching someone. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm looking for people who are heavily focused on
doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I do this? Can I study the room?
Absolutely. That's gonna be there are a lot of people here, so
anyone who's unusually quiet or
Sure. I'm gonna say risky but limited, only because there's so many faces to take. It depends. How fast do you want to do this?
I'm gonna take some time just to do it.
Okay.
Like
if you take a while, it can be risky standard. If you're going, if you're trying to quick flash, it's gonna be like risky limited.
No, yeah. I'm walking through this. I'm trying to sell it like I'm looking for somebody else through the crowd. Like I'm trying to find someone, but what I'm really doing is scanning. So I'll take my whole time. Double ones! Back in there.
Get back.
Cool.
So you start to kind of meander about the space, and you don't catch eyes with anyone that seems too mysterious, but now you've kind of like gone against the flow of the party, and you catch like it's that awkward like you're scanning a coffee shop and you link eyes with a person, you're like you don't know whether to smile or look away. Then you cop that with a servant, and the servant's kind of like a head tilt sort of happens.
Like, why are you so?
Yeah.
While he's doing this, I would like to approach some of the servant staff using a fine cover identity. Grind Crystal, here, merchant, trader, and spice.
Spice.
I would like to produce some documents.
Okay.
Like a list of nobility around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm so tired of these noble games. You know, it can be mind-numbing at a certain point. I know you're working, but and I produce the list, and I go like, "What do you say play a little lottery game about like, who do you think isn't here? Who's not shown up? I'm trying to keep in mind so I can make sure my clientele is insured about."
I don't know if that's information. I don't know if that's information I can devoid.
No, I can divulge.
Divulge. Thank
There
you.
you go.
In character.
Let's We can spruce it up a bit. What do you say?
Meaning what?
Meaning, I can help you out. I'm offering you a bribe.
So what is your intent?
Oh, I want to
Bribe.
see if any of the servants. My intent is to get like sort of play like a little game with the servants on terms of like who they think is the most shady of this list of nobility that I have, or who is the most spiteful, vengeful, like who, like a gossip game of like most, like fuck, marry, kill.
Sure.
Like who, good, bad, ugly, like.
Your intent is to see if this particular person feels any particular way about
any of these people.
Sure. And who are these people generally on your list?
Well, I put down Bomir, Rowan, Helland, Ordrian, Cameron,
The children,
Russell, Lady P,
who's Lady P?
Lady Pendoran.
Freud also starts with the P, so.
Oh.
Jiramaha,
On your
Lord
sheet.
Dunville.
So the council.
Yeah, the council. Sorry, I didn't know if all those people were the council or
Fuck,
not.
marry, kill.
So the council. Of the council.
Sure. What would you like to use as an action?
Sway.
Sure. Let it. This will be risky. Because you're asking like a weird question.
I am.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Kill. Interesting.
Effect will be limited. The servant probably doesn't know too much. Like they have their own inclination as to how they feel, but like they don't have a sense of like how the rest of the room feels about these people.
Cool.
Roll well.
5.
Cool. Take one on the suspicion.
Yeah, figured.
And take one on the gather all the infer. I don't particularly enjoy working for Mr. Pandaren. He is a strange man who talks to himself quite often.
Well, head scholar of the archive echoes must do something to the brain, right?
Yes, unfortunately, it can make some days harder than others, that's for sure.
Has he ever let anything out, just out of curiosity? Like, has he ever, like, for fun, just opened the bottle?
No, I don't believe so. That goes against his job.
I know. That was a stupid assumption, but you know, I thought well, I figured it'd be a little weird. Thank you for indulging me. If you ever in need of any good spice, grind Christoph. I help.
I'm keeping it all in world. Immerse.
I help some Arubian nobility out of Uduasha.
You said 3 different names.
Is that the whole country and is that the city in the middle?
Yeah. If you're ever interested and you get tired of a creepy man, come work for me.
How would I contact you?
Absolutely. You can find me in Charter Hall. I'm in the district of, I'm near the North Facing district. You can look for the White Lion Tavern. It's a place I frequent. It's not the most luxurious thing to do.
Okay.
Thank you. What's your name?
Yes, you're doing the DM thing. What's your name? Damn.
Cephla.
Sethla. Thank you, Sethla.
Crossed it out. Can I have sat back down with the Erubians, or are we all standing, or is there like sofas?
There's like sofas, probably enough for maybe like a fifth of the room to be able to sit down. That's how many people are here.
Yeah. So I sit with them because I think the one I was talking to earlier, and I say, I keep hearing people talking.
Sorry,
I had to get back into the voice. I've been hearing people, some of these Akarosi knows freaking out about something called song. You ever heard anything about that? I've been hearing them saying the same thing too. I've been hearing it all night.
I don't believe I have. No.
You need to get out and talk to some of these people. They're here saying the craziest things.
Oh, I remember. I believe maybe my Lyra knows something about it.
Of the sashes?
The sashes. She.
Wait a minute. Are you a sash?
What? Yes, of course. We're all sashes.
Wait, everyone who's here that's a Ruby is always a sash?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure.
Not always.
Alright. Yeah.
They're very young looking. They're not older ambassadors. Probably someone in their 30s or 40s probably has gone to Red Sash Academy. But they've upgraded their belts.
Yeah. They're not red sashes.
Yeah, they're not red sashes. They're blue sashes.
Is that what it is?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I dyed mine. Like mine, the one that I'm wearing around my side is like not red.
Sure.
Yeah.
Talked about always whistled or something, or sang a song when he arrived. It's a calling card of his.
Where did she hear that from?
Something she just knew.
That's so crazy. That's an old thing though. That's not happening anymore, right?
Probably three or 4 decades ago.
Yeah, that out.
Yes, I am, but sure.
Sorry, that was me.
That's crazy.
Did they ever catch him?
Mm-mm.
That's crazy. They're going decades, huh? Who knows what goes on in these locals?
These foreign lands.
Can I from here where we're sitting and just talking, can I see Lord what's his
Pendarren.
Pendarren. Can I see Lord Pendarren?
They've now come into the party. They probably came into the party probably like 2 ticks ago.
Gotcha.
So the children have gone off somewhere, probably to bed or their rooms or anything like that, and Lord and Lady Pendarren are now like mingling about the floor.
Can I go up to Lord Pendarren and kind of give him we're here from Adelaide, we'd just like to give you our so I want to approach him and say, Lord Pendarren, we're here as the vassals of Adelaide, and she really wishes she could have come tonight, but she's just been so shaken up since what happened last time she went out to a large event like this. She's been kind of staying in. Our best to you and your family.
I appreciate that.
Are you having a good evening so far? How's everything been going well?
Everything has been going swimmingly.
Good. How's the council been? How's everything shaken down recently?
The councilors will be fine.
Tough times?
I wouldn't say. I don't know. We have stood against adversity before. I'm sure you Rubians have done the same.
Definitely. And we'd love to be there to support whatever you've got going on now. If there's something you need any assistance with, be sure to call on us.
Not anything in particular for the novice, and takes his cane and points to the electrical burn on your cheek.
Yeah. I understand that not myself. I speak for those higher and above myself. Like Lady... what was her name? How do you say it? Mylera?
The red sash?
Yeah. Mylera is definitely someone who would love to be in your corner.
I've heard talks of Rowan giving distinction to this Mylera. I've not dabbled with her. Maybe I'll meet her someday. Get to feel out for her.
Yeah. Well, I'll be singing a song for you when I walk away.
John, let's go get the bag.
Would you like to do anything?
You
Go
have
ahead.
a lot of... how much whiskey do I have left?
No more probably at this point.
Never mind. Is there any wine or anything going on?
Yeah, absolutely. There's probably like some loose spirit being poured around the room.
I approach,
I start whistling.
grab a glass, 2 glasses, approach one of Russell's children, approach Cameron, and offer.
Oh, the children are not there.
Oh, they're not.
Yeah, the children went to bed.
Never mind. That was my plan, but it doesn't work anymore. Good.
Okay. I'm going to run back inside, and I'm going to go to. No, I'm a very nice runner, actually. Efficient.
Yeah.
No, I want to go to any of the other exits that she said were guarded. And I want to question them to see if the burglar had been, or the beggar man had been around there as well.
The doors on the inside are closed and all the guard stations are outside.
I knock on the door from the inside.
Doesn't open.
Hello! I say loudly.
The immediate, first 10 people around you are like...
Oh, where are these doors?
There are different doors. There's a couple that lead to a garden out back. There's maybe a side servant's entrance, and then there might be some...
That's the one I want to go to, is the side server's entrance.
Well, the side server is still in the big room.
Oh.
And there might be one in the kitchen that you haven't gone to yet, but I made the assumption you went back to the main room, because that's where the doors were most visible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I knock on the door.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Who would be in charge of the servants or the servers?
There would probably be a lead servant that would be in charge of them. I don't know.
How would they be distinguished, or would they not be?
Probably the person who announced you when you came in.
Yeah, I'll go to them.
Okay.
Pardon. Yeah, I just was curious if all of these servants here are meant to be here.
All of the servants are meant to be here, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so how many do you supposed to have? Because there is a man who was running around the outside trying to get in, and I'm curious if maybe he snuck in somehow, and I'm just concerned for our well-being.
All the servants that's supposed to be here are here. They're supposed to be here because I have accounted for them, yeah.
Yeah, when was the last time you accounted for them, though?
Yeah, the last time I accounted for them was
from the dagger aisles, too.
Yeah, from exactly 5 minutes ago.
And nothing was out of place?
Nothing was out of place.
Interesting.
Not interesting.
I'm curious, is there anywhere else in this home where someone could sneak in?
No, unless they want to go up into the rafters.
I wonder how they could do this.
We are stacked across all the perimeter of the building. Your safety is assured for the remainder of the party. Enjoy the next 24 hours.
Hold on, I know this accent. Do I know you?
No, I don't know you.
How about to meet you? My name is Rosebud.
Pleasure to meet you. Doesn't shake your hand.
Okay.
Flashback. Since we've known the name of Song, sorry, I don't know why I said Soul. Song, can I have done any kind of research about urban legends and myths about this person during the day? Can I have done that?
It'll cost you... One stress, and you'll have to roll for it to see how discernible the information is.
Study.
If you think that makes sense.
I was studying those books. Double fives. Double five.
Better than double ones.
Yeah.
You know that Song used to be a part of a crew. I just have to remember what they're called.
Is it like?
No, it's not a crew. It's not. Nope. Nope. Where are they? Nope.
Ain't got time.
I have an idea.
Okay, good.
It may or not be crazy.
I'm just gonna start whistling to see if people react to that.
May be a horrible idea.
I love horrible
Are you gonna
ideas.
fake your own death?
No.
He's gonna try to assassinate them so they can use
Yeah.
their hand.
No. Yeah, that's exactly. Oh wait.
You used to be a part of a group called the Unseen.
What do we know about the unseen?
Nothing. Other than that, they exist.
Yeah, damn.
Oh wow. Okay. Flashback. During the party, during the time that we were mingling, could I have met up with Rosebud at one point and whispered to set up some climbing gear in the garden that would lead to the second floor, possibly? Which could...
Probably not, because of how well detailed the perimeter is and the fact that wouldn't be able to go outside.
Oh, I see. Okay, so we're not even allowed to go into the garden.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Are there stairs that we're... But they're like...
There are
really
stairs that
visible.
lead up to the second floor, very visible, yes.
Okay.
There's no like back servant staircase.
None that you can see.
Could I have brought blueprints of the house?
Sure.
Use your
I could like will blueprints into
I will these
existence
blueprints
in front
into
of everyone. That would detail any way, any servant passageway, like
It seems so.
an architectural layout.
Yeah, absolutely. The house has been revised a couple of times, adding in new like stairwells or stairs. Why don't you do a fortune roll for me with study? Okay. So the blueprint shows both floors, and you can see that there is a servant staircase that's been recently added on over by the kitchen that leads up to the second floor. And then there's a section of second floor that doesn't have a discernible door to it on the second floor, but the stairs lead up there. It's probably the servants' quarters.
Secret door.
Yeah, not like a secret door. It's
okay.
just that it keeps the servants' bedrooms separated from the main house.
Do I also know where their master bedroom is?
Yes.
Or like a study?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Most of that stuff is on the second floor.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know what this is leaving. I would like to whisper, flashback to whisper to Rosebud during it. Say, I know there is access to a servant back stairway that could lead to the second floor. I feel like the information that we're looking for probably is in the study of the bedroom. If there's anything concrete written down.
I can do my best.
Do you think you could handle it?
Yeah.
I know you're good at picking stuff.
No problem.
Yeah. Also, I would change out of that costume.
Costume.
Don't have anything else to wear.
I go nude. I've slicked in oils and I pick the locks with my fingers.
I feel like...
I mean, I can try it. I'll try anything once. That's real
poorly,
good.
though, is the thing.
It's rule number one.
We have 2 more on suspicion.
We have 2 more on gather information. So what do you want to do, boys?
Whatever will get us that final 2. I was gonna start whistling and see if anyone joins in or looks at me funny.
I mean,
Or should we call it?
what?
No, we can't call it. Call it like we got all we.
Okay, let's go over what we are trying to get again.
Who hired?
So
We're
at
trying
the
to
end
figure
of-
out who hired and who's the target.
Yeah.
The role play that we've been talking are not the rumor clues you're going to get at the end of this. This is to discern how much I'm going to tell you
Before it happens.
before it happens.
So if we succeed on enough things,
This is like the amount of information you will
We're
have.
allowed to get.
Yeah.
So
So you could leave now and still receive stuff. You don't have to complete the clock.
yeah,
Let's do, boss. What do you do, boss?
we're not good at prowling.
No.
we are good at swaying. Why don't we start a sing along?
I mean, I can distract the crowd.
Do you want to set us up with that?
Yeah, I can do
So we
it.
can sneak through the back and get to the second. But how are we gonna get out?
Or at least, full...
There are two ways up the stairs. There's the big swooping staircase
Yeah,
that leads to the
circle.
catwalk and goes in, and then there's another staircase back towards the main hall that leads up to the main rooms where he got stopped
However,
before.
I think that the distraction also aroused suspicion.
That's true.
Absolutely. Could we
Well-
convince someone here to distract people for us?
We're not guaranteed there's anything up there. I think breaking social barriers is an additional step we don't need to cross.
So no sneaking around upstairs to get anything.
Don't you?
We don't even know if he's a person we need to snoop on.
Oh,
He's just holding
Mr. What was it? Grind?
Grind,
Do you have any more? Here, I want to show you my scotch collection. Come with me real quick.
thank
Come
you.
come
I'm
with
so
me. Yes,
excited.
yes.
Who was that? Just a second.
Just some random
Yeah.
guy.
Oh,
Cool.
From like one of the whiskey circles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
damn.
Cool, but you know about this. That's
I literally just want to start whistling and looking around, see if anyone is like, why is he whistling? I'm just happy, enjoying my time.
What action roll would you like to use?
Can I study the room again?
Sure.
I just want to see if anyone's freaked out because I want to pick up on. Has anyone else heard the same rumor about this thing? Because,
Sure. Desperate.
Mhm.
Uh, and effect will be limited just because now we're at such a close suspicion level that the servants are kind of you've caught them tracking you as you
Yeah,
get
that's what
within
you
proximity of them.
gave one a bunch of money.
All right, I'm gonna
A bunch of money went
I'm gonna
super
push
fine.
myself for an additional dice. And it's desperate, so I'll just mark that now.
Mm-hmm.
Pass or fail. Oh wait, that's the wrong place. It's study. What am I doing? What are you doing here, Tyler? Come on. Sorry, everybody. I hope I don't fail us out.
I could go to. I could talk to Russell.
Three.
Bountiful. You've been bountiful tonight in 1s through 3s.
Start whistling.
Yep, and then doesn't work.
Yeah, so you kind of do what you do see a couple of people get skittish, but that's the general the rumor is that there is an assassin.
Mm-hmm.
The theory is that it is attacking a noble.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone here is a noble.
Yeah.
So there are probably 12 people that are
Yeah.
right.
In some way reacts to that part of it. Okay.
Alright, wait. I got one final. Oh,
Okay,
never mind.
never mind.
They're suspicious, but
There's a space. You don't have to leave the party, but at this point, information gathering outside of definite scene change is out of the question
Then-
as far as carousing goes.
This is what I will do. I'm going to leave the room, party.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go look for that baker guy.
Baker guy?
The baker man.
Beggar.
That's what I said.
Oh, sound like you said baker.
No, baker.
it sounded like you said
I
Baker
heard
again.
Baker.
Right
You
there.
say it. Cool it.
Bagger.
I say cool.
The baker.
Bagger.
The
What are you
bagger.
saying?
So, you're going to go find...
The
You
baker.
want to leave the party and see if you can find whoever tried to approach.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying baker.
I'm with you. I'm here with you.
This
You
is
want
horrible.
to leave the party?
I'm not leaving. I'm going outside again to go. Well, they wouldn't answer. The guards wouldn't answer me from the other side.
Right.
So I'm gonna go to the other side of the doors.
Sure.
So they'll talk to me.
Sure. So you go out the main hallway. You go down the steps. You go around. The left side of the building has a wrought iron fence that's connected to another building, and then the right hand side also has a fence with a gate.
No, and I can't get through the gates.
I mean, they're just locked.
Nah. So
But there is a person there.
at the gate.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll go talk to the person at the gate.
Okay.
So I hear there is a beggar man looking for entrance to this party. I am coming to check in on the situation. I hear rumors, and I just want to be sure everybody is safe.
And who are you?
My name is Rosebud. It is a pleasure to meet you. I am here because of Mrs. Forge. But that's her name? Freud.
Oh, Miss Adelaide Freud.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, but these sections of the building are restricted.
Yeah, but has somebody been around here? I'm looking for this man.
There was a man earlier today, this evening.
Did he go through the gate behind
No,
you, or did
absolutely
he?
not.
Which way did he go then, please?
He looked worn. He walked away. I don't know where he went, and I don't care as long as he's not on the premises.
Where is he, though?
I do not know.
Which way did he walk away?
He walked to the left. You're welcome to chase after this.
Is there a way that I can tell if they're lying?
You don't get the sense that this person is lying.
Okay.
I would tell you, the player, and then like as a character, like people watching a movie, like, oh my god, she's fucking lying, right? Like I would tell you that, and you could like insight roll to change that.
Okay. So you went this way? Are there
He
any
went to the-
guards this way?
No, I'm the first one on this side of the building, aside from the two at the main gate.
Listen, attitude lady, you need to chill it with the attitude.
You're the one who came up to me. I said this area is restricted. I told you all the information.
John, I'm
I
not
knew.
trying to get in. Why are you giving me attitude? I'm trying to be helpful. Ah! I walk away.
Okay.
Ooh.
She
I
finds
also-
you and makes out.
Good.
Good.
I leave the
Good.
party.
You leave the party.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say goodbye to all the people I've spoken with. I say one last goodbye. I say it's getting a little late for me, and I head out of the party.
Do you walk off to try and find the bay, or do you return to the main hall?
I'm trying to find this guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, and as I'm walking around the gate, I'm walking around the gate, right? Or like where?
You can't get beyond the gate. Both gates are connected to another set of buildings.
Gotcha. Okay, so he walked this way, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna walk this way.
Yeah. Okay. Your intent is to find him. Is there
Yeah.
any particular role you would like to make?
I guess the only thing I can make is probably something I'm not very good at.
Push yourself forward, 50-50 roll.
I'm gonna go with, I guess, survey,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna go
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
How much miss do you have?
A 3.
That's nothing.
Gotta use it.
Fine. I
It's
It's
guess
the
It's
so.
tools
bad.
in the game. You gotta
Gotta
push
burn 'em.
yourself.
Here we go. 3.
Perfect. It's desperate, not like a harmful way, but just like it's a cold trail type
Now you're
thing.
gonna get better.
Yeah. It's a cold trail type thing. Effect would be limited.
Sure.
But in this situation, you don't find any clue. After walking probably about a little over a half a mile, you find like some broken glass, like a broken bottle on the ground of a liquor. But that's about it.
I'm gonna start commanding.
Which is the broken bottle of liquor is actually out of place for how clean the streets are in this area.
I'm gonna start. I pick up the glass
Mm-hmm.
and I say, "Beggar man, come out here! I have a gift for you. It is money."
Why do you have such a thing to pick with his
I
beggar?
want to know what the fuck he was doing. He might have information. I'm not.
Maybe I'm just bringing the world to life. Maybe he's the assassin. You
Who
don't
can
know.
never be sure? Can I use?
This is the chair. This is the chair for
This is the
delay.
chair that we're gonna die on.
Yeah. I'm gonna use sway, I guess. Come
Sure.
out here. I know you are around here. I've got lots of gold for you to steal. 4.
4. I mean, this was a controlled but no effect. Like you're not sure who you're yelling to at this point.
The baker.
I'm yelling for it. It is beggar man. Okay.
Sir, I can't understand your accent.
What are you talking about? It's the beggar. Gosh.
God.
Can I leave the party?
Yes, you are left the party.
Yeah, when I go outside, I'm going to reach into like my loose shirt and pull out my mask and put it on. I just want to like just case the outside of the area with my mask on to see if there's anything I pick up on here.
I walk back.
Did you mark that on your items?
Yeah, I'm marking on my items. Finds beer. That is one item used. Looking for any maybe ghost doors or ghost people or
What the fuck was I looking for?
all the answers that you're going to give me with this one roll, Jer Bear.
I don't remember.
I got to attune. I got to attune.
Oh, I remember.
Wow.
Yeah.
Triple
Double
six. Just double six.
Double sixes.
Double six is
Good
done.
job.
Double six.
That's gather info, right?
Yeah, no.
Well,
Yeah, thick.
I attuned like a motherfucker.
You put your mask on. Of course, I didn't give you position effect. But
Oh shit! I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Because I want to make a ghost appear if I can. I'm trying to compel.
You're trying to make a ghost appear.
Yeah, I'm trying to use the compel.
Then you don't. Well,
Because
So
I
risky.
have to attune to do it.
yeah, risky. Probably limited, just because a lot of people don't die tragic deaths in like the upper echelon. I mean, outside of like your occasional assassination, but then that full thing might be like, as far as player knowledge, that full thing might be like cleaned up.
They
but,
killed the ghost.
yeah,
they take care of that.
Yeah, they take care of it, or someone murders a body like for positions of power. Like the body is taken care of. They don't want the ghost coming back to haunt them.
Yeah.
Not only that, but a lot of these buildings probably have had whisperers to put wards on them. So as you extend your essence into the spirit realm to compel a ghost, you actually don't pick anything up here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It would be. It's not that it's not possible here. I mean, mistakes happen, but
There's
unlikely. It'd be rare.
There's like dots of
Yeah,
them and very rare.
yeah.
Alright, so I just do that and I see nothing here.
I walk back to the front of the house.
As you probably in that same like passing as you go
Mhm.
back to the front of the house, you see Moon Echo like walk out and like walk the opposite way of you for a moment. You can follow.
Moon Echo!
Yeah, Rosebud. Hey, how's it going?
Oh my goodness, this is more hard than I thought it would be.
What, you didn't hear anything?
No, I heard some things,
What
but
did you learn? Tell me. I haven't talked to you all night.
there was a baker man.
Yeah. What about him? What did he do? What,
Could not
Bread?
find him.
did he get in? Was he the assassin?
Potentially, I do not know.
Okay, if he's the assassin, he wouldn't leave though, right? He had
This
a job to do.
This is what I think. However, I asked the guards. They are very rude, very bitchy.
What'd they say he did?
They walked away. But who can never be sure?
Yeah, the assassin just walked away, but it might have been that beggar.
But I do not know. Perhaps he went in the gate.
As you kind of transition your conversation over to the left side of the building, what are you doing?
I'm remaining at the party.
He's the
Not
3 a.m. kind of guy.
Taking any actions as of yet. I'm just sort of mingling still, not trying to do anything suspicious.
Sure.
My mind, I am thinking of something to do.
The people you drink, like they're not. It's moved into a social form. Like no, there's no like information to gather from these people.
Yeah.
They're still friendly with you.
Yeah.
You're just not gonna like get secrets out of them.
Yeah.
They're just having a ball with the whole drink exchange.
Yeah. Can I do a flashback?
Sure.
I asked when we were talking to Adelaide.
Mm-hmm.
I've asked her, do you know if Lord Pindarin has any enemies on the council? Or any secrets that he's wanting to hide? Or no. Not Adelaide. Could I have talked to Salia? Like met with Salia before? In that
No, because it's the same
That's
span
right.
that you can.
That's
compare.
true.
Yeah.
So there's Adelaide. I'll ask
No, but I mean, Strangford probably wants Penderin in his pocket for when elections come up as an endorsement. There's still two unspoken for that are rather indifferent to the current situation.
That's Dunwell and yes.
Dunville and
Dunville.
Penderin, yes.
But Rowan is Aruvian.
Rowan is Akarosi, who
Akarosi,
likes her.
who likes Aruvians.
Yes.
And the Aruvians might want someone on the seat. I don't know.
Potentially.
Conspiracy. Cool. That's it.
That'll be a zero flashback. You could have asked that at the beginning.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, I
This is frustrating. I want to kill.
As you as you two move over towards the left side of the gate, you can see someone laying, like, the light that's spilling out from the windows on the side of the kind of gala room. You can see someone laying down in the back in the garden.
Just like laying down in the garden.
Yeah, just like laying down, like a side, like you see the top half of the body, and someone just like laying down.
They're behind the gate?
Yeah, behind the gate.
Where's the guard?
There's no gate on the left side, so there's no guard station there.
It's just okay.
Can we get into the garden?
You'd have to go through the fence or through the back doors in the main gala room. That's the only ways into the garden that you know of.
Hey, you said you wanted to see some action tonight, right?
Let's do it. I'm getting bored with this party.
Here. And I pull out
Climbing gear. Okay. I set it up for you.
Okay.
And
over, check that out, come back.
Ja, this is good.
Yeah.
easy enough.
See if you can finesse your way up there. Alright?
Probably about like 8.5 feet, 9 foot tall, about.
Okay.
And you climb over pretty easily.
And I'm staying on this side watching to make sure no one's coming around the corner.
No roll necessary. The other two are the way the perspective is, the other two can't really see you, and they were preoccupied doing something. So
Okay.
no roll necessary. So you're on the side of the house, in a large, like, lush grass, or not grass, but like you can see like some shrubbery that's like encased in like windowsill seats across the windows, and the garden is more or less stone, like intricate cobblestone and like colorful clays and stuff like that. It's a little less lush and green and more stonework and statues and stuff, like busts of things. But no, you're okay.
So
Going through, and you come up to the person lying down. They just seem to, they're fully dressed, looks like one of the servants. Has a clutched bottle in his hand.
Oh dear. Is this another person who was possessed? I go down to see their heart rate. Like they still got a heartbeat.
Alive. And as soon as you touch, like,
Okay. There are still humans there. Very good. Oh, bless the Lady of the Swords. Okay. Let me see this bottle. I'm gonna try to gingerly remove the bottle from his hand. So I'm gonna roll finesse.
It's gonna be controlled, standard.
That's a 2. Fuck.
You go to grip it, and he grabs you and like pulls you in.
Are you okay there, buddy? I do one of those things where you make the face with your fingers, and I get a finger kiss.
Sticks a little tongue like between your thumb and forefinger.
I stick my finger out. No. Okay, this is not fun anymore.
Once you go.
Okay. Hey, buddy. Wake up.
You're not supposed to be there.
He's not supposed to be here.
He's dressed like a servant, like not worn and tattered.
Are his still wearing clothes?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try again to finesse the bottle out
Sure.
of his hand. Well, he didn't move it, did he?
He's still clutching on to it. It's probably going to be risky, limited effect because he's gripping so hard on it.
Let's give it a try. 4. Absolutely not.
It's partial success if you get it. It just his hand gets cut a little bit, like on a piece of unworked glass on like the side of the bottle, so it just kind of harms him.
Oh, okay. What is it? It's just liquor?
It's just liquor. It's just like a standard whiskey.
What are you doing out here, buddy? I go and I
He's drinking.
walk. I'm
On the
gonna
job.
survey the backyard and see if I can see anything set up.
It's important to note that you can see 3 other servants, like, this is a flush wall now, and they're standing by the doors, but they haven't noticed you because it's so dark over here.
In this location, do I notice anything on the back of the wall, like in climbing gear?
No, nothing that you can see because it's so well lit from all the candlelight. There's not really like, I don't require a roll here because it's so easy to see like the back of the building.
I'm gonna wake this guy up.
You find anything?
Okay.
Hey, buddy. I tap him. Wake up.
Doesn't like that. He's consumed that whole bottle.
Rosebud.
I am going to take his clothing.
Okay.
What's going on?
You drag him into the
Darkness.
side alley, yeah.
And I'm going to change it to his outfit.
Okay. Why don't you make a finesse fortune roll to see how long this takes?
Okay. Oh, 5. 5.
Oh my sweet Lanta. 1, 5.
5.
You're able after a little. So one of the main hall servants comes down the steps and are you okay over there?
Is the climbing gear still set up?
Is it still set up?
Was not expecting someone to come. Wait, where are we? We're outside, right?
Yes, you are outside.
But they came down
The front. So if you're looking at the front staircase, there is a portion of like 2 lips of walls, and you're in a 120 degree of not being seen. It takes someone to come down and look around to see you. They can't see you flush from. They can't like turn right and see you.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So someone
because Rosebud was gone for so long, I took it down.
Okay.
Yeah. I was expecting him to go check the body and come back like quick because I don't want to have this set up forever. But since he didn't come back, I took it down.
Sure. This person like approaches over to you. Is everything okay?
I'm not feeling so well. I came outside to get some air. Is there someone who can call a carriage for me? I was planning on leaving later, and my carriage isn't coming to pick me up for a while.
If you would come this way, we can have you wait inside. And
Yeah,
he's
of course.
about to square up with you and be able to like look down.
And I walked to him. I rushed to him. I'm like, yes, of course. Oh, somewhere to sit down would be great.
Would you like to resist him coming to square up with you? Because he was coming to square up with you.
Yeah, which would show where she is.
Yeah.
Or he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I can do that.
This will be
Talkie talk.
a insight.
Insight. Fucky fuck. I thought it would be resolve.
Bitch.
Woo! Oh, it's 6 stress minus whatever we roll.
Yeah. On insight, right? Oh, resolve is the one you have more.
Yeah. I only have room for 4 more. 6.
Nice.
Ooh, I don't heal 1 though.
Yeah, you don't get any stress. So yeah, you lean up into him, and he brings you inside to like sit on the steps for a little bit, and you don't like have a telephone. I guess the carriage would come around at like a timed point.
Yeah. Well, while I'm
the party's almost over.
Yeah. While I'm sitting there with him, I say, "Oh man, maybe it's the liquor talking, but I've been hearing things about crazy stuff. You know, some of the poor wards of the city, ghosts all the time. Ever heard of the unseen?
I don't even know who that is.
People are talking about people antsy thinking someone's gonna get them, like a boogeyman. You hear anyone say anything while they were getting out of their carriages?
What kind of action roll would you like to roll?
Trying to sway.
Okay.
But I'm also trying to play off like I was just a drunk. I don't know. Who knows? And I'm gonna take. No, I won't push myself. What's the situation first?
It is desperate because you're still one of the people that the servants are wary of.
Okay.
You didn't like change face.
Gotcha.
Limited effect. The information I'll divulge would be small.
All right, I'm gonna push myself 2 more stress. Extra dice.
You can also enhance effect with pushing yourself.
Can I do both?
No, you can only do one.
I'll enhance effect, and I'm putting it all on blue then.
Putting it all in blue.
Let's go blue.
You let me down.
That was the mistake.
That's a 1. That's a 1.
That's a 1, everybody. Oh, I don't believe those are things I should be sharing. And
I'm sorry.
you'll probably have to stay out here for the minute. I don't want you getting sick anywhere.
No, that makes sense. I'm sorry.
I'll be here to keep an eye on you.
I appreciate
You
it.
finish getting dressed. You are now dressed in servant's clothes.
You
He's
can't put
naked
a
on the
body
floor.
there unconscious without somebody dressing up as them.
Sure.
Jeremy, this is
This is Blades in the Dark.
A shot in the dark.
shot in the dark.
You head up to the fence. The climbing gear is not there.
Okay. Here we go, I guess. Sure, I'm gonna go back into the
You
party.
built your own bed and made it and climbed in. I had no part in this.
Facilitate everything you wanted.
There were 2 feet, and we were gonna look at the feet.
Sure, so I'm gonna, I guess if there was a way into the kitchen from the backyard? Or like,
There's a way into the main room.
oh, you know, I'm gonna go over to one of the servants.
Okay. Okay.
No,
I'm gonna let you know that your character might not think that's a great idea, but it's up to you still. You're the
Why
driver.
wouldn't it be?
Because they know each other.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
They
all work together.
They all work together.
Oh.
And he's been standing in that
This
probably
isn't
the
like
same
a
spot
temp-
all night, and somebody else comes around the corner.
This
What?
is not a temp job. Yeah. This is
Oh,
not
I
a
thought
temp
it was
job.
like a temp job
No,
situation.
no.
God, what is this party gonna be? That's what I was gonna go with. I gotta get home to my cat.
Dude coming out of the garden.
So when's the shit over?
You
Yeah.
went
Who
from
the fuck are
you went from looking for the drunk guy stumbling around to being the drunk guy stumbling around.
It's full circle. You watch yourself become the villain.
We got time
The
travel.
snake eats itself.
Or a Boris.
Or a Boris, thank you. Yeah, so I'm gonna.
Suspicions of both. Maybe.
No, I'm gonna walk. There's nowhere out.
I mean, you could try to climb the fence. You could wait it out. I don't know.
You could have climbing gear because what have you used?
Yeah,
in your-
I
you could
can't
also-
have climbing gear. I'm gonna have climbing gear.
Sure.
I'm gonna climb the side of the building
Sure.
to the second floor.
Actually, mark it. To the second floor.
She's not leaving. She's going in deeper. That's what Rosebud does. It's not a little prick.
That's what.
We're so fucked. We're so fucked.
What are we doing, Chai?
Goes in deeper.
I want to keep
You've been in this party. They've both been gone for probably 30 minutes now.
Yeah, I fuck it. I
Lord in heaven help us.
could. Okay.
Did you make me for a climb over the fence?
This is a really. Oh god. I don't know what to do. I just want to keep. I'm keeping an eye on Russell Pendarren.
Correct.
Is he still like around, like mingling around with people? Or is
Yeah, he's still, but people are like starting to leave. He's saying goodbyes to different folk.
Yeah. Nah. I had all this time to plan something to do too.
It's okay.
Um,
That's the
You're
point
just
of
watching the
flashback.
scene, dude.
Yeah.
Caught him looking.
Flashback, yeah.
I could use a flashback. What is a spirit anchor?
Is that in it?
It's an arcane implements.
Maybe it probably keeps. I'm gonna say it keeps a spirit from like de-manifesting.
Oh, okay. And a spirit bottle wouldn't have a spirit in it, or it
Yeah, it would be empty.
would be empty.
Yeah.
Fill it.
Unless you fill it.
Flashback. Rosebud, don't fucking climb the.
What is this?
We can
This
do
doesn't
that.
exist.
Flashback.
Flashback. I invented this. Yeah, I'll take the 2 trauma and
Flashback.
7
This was
stress.
the plan all along.
Long-term project, walkie-talkies.
So I definitely don't believe that
Spirit.
he's in danger,
stones.
right? I should probably call it. Flashback. How do you do it?
You're climbing the window,
Yeah, go. Yeah, I'll plan.
climbing gear up.
Yeah.
You get to the top. It's locked.
finesse it open with my burglary tools.
Sure. It's going to be risky. Effectively standard.
4.
Okay. You pick the lock.
And there's a guard at the window.
You open the window. You go past the curtain drapes. You see 2 children playing in the room. Oh. And you watch both of them leave the room and jettison down the hallway.
I get my pistol. No, I'm kidding.
Bang!
I
Bang!
murder the children.
Two murdered children of the strongest society in this game right now. 5, tier 5, right?
Oh my god.
Kill the children.
The 2 children run away.
Big Fish, can I resist that?
Yes.
Okay.
That will probably... How do you want to resist? Do you want to catch them?
No, I want to see them before I get seen. And
that can't happen.
oh.
Because that situation's already... You're resisting what they're doing. They've seen you. What you do next is the resist.
Oh.
Yeah.
Beans. Okay.
Them running, screaming was the consequence.
Okay, yeah, I can resist that. I'll resist that by swaying them to believe that I'm a student and I'm coming upstairs to see if they need anything.
Through the window.
Through the wind.
Oh yeah, they didn't see me come through the window. They saw me walk down the hall. You say I pushed past the curtains and I
Came into their bedroom through the window.
Oh.
Yes.
Are you following what he's saying? Are you listening?
She's here with me. She's here with me. I hear.
I thought I was walking down the hall.
No.
You said they were playing in the hall.
They're playing in their room.
To the children.
Where did you come up with this hall scenario? It's very interesting.
I don't know, guys. We played a lot of D&D today. I'm very warm.
I'm so
so warm. I'm trying to think of a way to resist them.
You can catch them, you can try to talk them down.
Yeah, this is not a safe window. We had to get this looked at. I'm gonna try to sway them.
Well, you're resisting, so if you want to try to talk to them,
I'll try to resist the roll.
it's probably gonna be insight.
Okay.
So what's gonna happen is that
insight.
what's happening is that you're taking 6 minus whatever you roll on the dice. You can't get a critical this way.
If I trauma, do I pass out just like in the other
Yes.
game?
you like leave.
Yeah, you leave. You're like, I'm done.
It might be helpful to us, honestly. We don't have to worry about.
I mean, that's what I ultimately want to do. Is just leave.
Oh, I thought you want trauma out.
No.
I want to freak out. In front of these children.
No. I want to leave. I want to leave.
So you're gonna roll insight. Roll at disadvantage, but you have no dots. You take 6 minus whatever this roll is. You'll talk the children down.
Oppa! A 2, and a 5 and a 2.
So you take the lower, which is 2. 2 minus 6 is 4.
So that gets me all the way fill up on stress.
You trauma out. So mark one of your trauma boxes.
Rosebud.
Got the first one. Circle whatever your trauma is.
I'm gonna be haunted. I hate children.
You're haunted.
Spooked by the youth. Molly!
Why do the kids scare me? Okay. I'll figure that out later.
Okay, and then you'll erase all of your stress, but you just leave. You figure your way out of here.
They don't run screaming, but you just back.
You're just like,
Yeah.
You see them. There's a moment.
You close the window.
you're like,
I get my climbing gear, I go back over the fence.
I'm sorry.
You're out of this.
I give the guy's clothes back, and now I'm obsessed
No,
with
you
children.
still have the clothes.
Oh.
Obsessed.
Burn them like we do everything that you steal.
Okay.
What would you like to
So,
do?
as a last ditch effort to get anything,
Sure.
not knowing what's going on, I'd like to approach Russell.
Lord. His
Pender.
first name's not Russell.
What is that's
Russell
his
Crowe.
ancestors, right?
Yeah, his ancestor is Russell.
Boy, Lord Pendarin, I'd like to.
Yes.
And
You got nothing from going over there.
I thought I might get something. It was worth
It's
a
worth
shot.
checking out. It was.
It was.
I'm just putting red herrings everywhere. You thought it was a dead
I
body.
would
I'm
like
sure
to
you
just to impress with some arcane implements.
Mhm.
Flip a vial of quicksilver.
did.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what it does, but you're like, Lord Pendarin, thank you so much for having us. This has been quite a relaxing evening, and
I'm forever.
I have a trauma. What trauma do I have?
I say, I know a
associated
man
with
of your
children?
status is quite busy, yet I would be honored to be able to visit the archive at some point. I
Mhm.
have quite a bit of interest in spirits and bottles and the like.
Are you a trader by nature?
Yes. Grind Christoph is my name.
Brian Christoph. Pleasure to meet you. Arcane implements. Where is crafting? I know Quicksilver is like an actual thing.
Yeah.
Like it has an effect. Crafting. Crafting. 224. Oils, drugs, poisons, potions. I know I saw it. He looks at it. Oh, Quicksilver. A toxic metallic fluid. The user's mind opens up further to the ghost field. Take +1 die to attune. Roll upon use. Suffer level 2 harm. Zoned out.
Just in a
Yeah, yeah.
I know this is implement, but I know that you're a very busy man, but I'd be honored for you to indulge me. You do not have to.
How much would you like for that?
Out of game, how much would these usually go for? Do you think?
Probably a coin worth.
Finally, which is like
A modest wage, like something maybe like
200.
200, 150, something like that.
Would 300 be out of the question?
Not at all.
Well, thank you for your patronage. I know you handed to him.
Mm-hmm. Shakes it.
I know you're interested in these types of things, but I know that the recent scare on the council is probably be distracting. And do you think Aruvians are interested in seizing this opportunity? Just to gauge your opinion. I don't know when I'll be able to invite it to another one of these. I'd like to gauge his opinion regarding an Aruvian on the council using. Since we just made a transaction, consort.
Sure.
4.
He that would have been controlled. Effect would have been limited. He's already divulged most of that information to the group of you. He doesn't have a particular issue with Aruvian joining the council. I think it would add a new perspective to the council's outlook on managing Duskfall.
I'd say just,
or as he would call it, Northhook.
I know we're all a little on edge, but us being in a place like this, I think, does a lot to calm nerves, seeing as we're all safe. And you don't feel threatened at all, I'd imagine, with all this security.
Not at all.
Yeah. Yeah. I know Lady Freud would be reassured. Thank you.
Thank you.
Leave.
And I want to clarify this. I take the climbing gear. I play. I'm gonna try to play this off like they saw a ghost. Close the window. Like leave the curtains open, but close the window.
Sure.
put his clothes back on, maybe? I don't know if I can do that.
You just leave in the clothes, my man.
Okay.
You're out. You can't make any more thing. It's
Okay.
done, so.
Where'd you? Wait, is your like crazy costume?
No, I have it. I have
Just
it.
like bundled up.
You
I
kept
grabbed it.
She's naked.
Mhm.
Yeah. Got changed at the rave, holding your tennis shoes and great.
Final thing is people are all leaving because I'm waiting.
Yeah, everyone is starting to vacate. the
Yeah, and
premises
as they're
now.
leaving, can I just be listening to final conversations as people are leaving? And I'm just like bent over, like I'm fucking zoned.
You can make a roll, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, see who is shaking hands with who as they leave.
Mm-hmm.
Who's leaving together.
What action are you using?
Studying the crowd.
Controlled, because you're kind of in an optimal sick position.
Mm-hmm.
Effectively limited. There's so many voices happening that it's hard to like discern. You'll hear things. It's not like it's a wave of sound, but
Gonna do the flick. 3.
unfortunately you can't
That's
can't
cool.
pick out anything
Starting
that
to
seems
feel actually
important.
sick. Oh.
I just nope out of there.
I see you and sort of like, are you ready to go?
Carriage pulls up.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Stumble.
Where's Rosebud?
No. Who the fuck knows?
Damn it.
Went over that wall
Alright.
and come back.
Did she get into another accident? He, damn it.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
there was a bot. Let's get in the carriage.
Cool. Get into the carriage.
We saw someone. He went over to check it out. I don't know what he found. Didn't say anything. Walked off even farther.
He's still there?
I don't know. I got pulled away.
So
We'll find out if he comes back this time, as we wait another couple hours to see if he
Pull out
comes
the
back to the lair.
resumes. Pull up the resumes again.
Okay, who's next?
So
on
the
this?
pieces-
Ooh, this Lenjamin looks interesting.
the pieces of information that you have
Mhm.
that you still don't you know where it's going to happen. It's going to happen in 6 Towers. Over by N.
Six
S.
Towers.
6 Towers. It's going to happen at the Arms of the Weeping Lady.
Arms of the Weeping Lady, 6 Towers. Who would be there?
The rumor is that someone doesn't want Eruvian blood on the council. Could be Rowan.
Rowan doesn't?
Rowan could be the target.
Oh, okay.
I say, because we know Rowan is pro-Rubian, Duneville and Pindoran are on the fence about the whole Ford situation. Rowan's been looking into Ford to get him to be removed. I mean, it's not concrete, but like the jump could be that Ford would want to remove Rowan.
Because he's the only
Because he's the
other
only
undec-
one.
undecided.
Yeah. No, Rowan's not undecided.
No, I mean the guy who wants to get him. Who are the 2 undecided people besides?
Duneville and Pindoran.
Yeah, so Pandoran invited Arubians, is cool with them, it seems, to some extent. The other undecided is the only other person who would be possibly against
Peruvian? Unless the,
against Rowan.
well,
right? Or maybe Stranger.
the client is more up in the air than the possible target.
Yeah,
It seems Rowan, but that's not concrete.
so that's what information we have.
So I
Give
say
her-
we give Freud that we know it's taking place at 6 Towers in at the place called the Arms of the Weeping Lady.
We let them know, yeah.
like
If
everything.
you're any of those people, I'd avoid that place.
Like Rowan is pro-Rubian, he could be a target, as could Pandoran.
Possibly.
But it'll happen. Do we in 6 days? Is that what we heard, or no?
6 Towers.
6
is
Towers.
where- 6 Towers at the Arms of the Weeping Lady.
But unfortunately, we didn't get it.
And whose circle would that be around? Like who would be in that?
The people that live in the 6 Towers, I believe, is Rowan and someone else.
I'd say we think our greatest snake is Rowan as the target.
Rowan and no one that you would know.
Yeah, cool.
But there's the Arms of the Weeping Lady is a church
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Rowan.
So Rowan might be a follower of the Weeping Lady.
We'll say that we strongly advise that Rowan is the target, and it'll be at the 6 Towers Arms of the Weeping Lady.
They usually have sermons that happen. What is it called? Let me see if I can remember it. The hour of nope, can't remember it. So 1 to 12 is normally named in fiction in the world. Each of the additional 12 hours are named after something. The hour of X. And it's going to happen. They usually go at the hour of song.
Cool.
Oh, shoot.
So let's give her that information.
Yeah, so maybe song had to do with that and not necessarily with the person.
Hour of Song.
Another
The
right there.
assassin's name is Song, right?
Yeah.
Hour of Song.
Yeah.
So we'll tell her we believe the target is Rowan
Mm-hmm.
at the Arms of the Reaping Lady, 6 Towers at the hour of Song.
Mm-hmm.
Score mission!
I run back into the dandelion and I say, Jesus Christ!
What are you wearing?
Where were
This was a formal occasion.
I will tell you later. Give me my mimosa. I hate children.
Well, in the
That's weird.
fiction, you erasing your stress means that you've already indulged in your vice. Like when you trauma out, you immediately have to go find your coping mechanisms.
Great.
Yeah.
So you're still wearing the servant thing, but it's all torn up now.
Yeah.
Like thorns have been just pricked.
Were you being whipped? What happened to you?
Everything.
You have a very clear palm print against the right side of your face.
Me?
Is that cupcake?
That's purple.
Darling, everything has happened to me, and I swear to God, I hope I never see another child in my life.
The way you look and that being what you talked about immediately makes me very concerned. But then I just am like,
Let me give you that mimosa, Rosebud.
Thank you very much.
make two.
You got it.
Down time.
Wait,
Down
experience
time.
first.
Experience first.
Okay.
Moving these two to here.
Question: do you think I addressed a challenge with knowledge or arcane power?
Not necessarily. I mean,
I studied about
Yeah.
the thing beforehand.
Yeah,
That
sure,
was
sure,
cool.
sure.
Did I address a challenge with coercion?
Yes.
Yeah, with the guy.
I tried
You
to,
really did
yeah.
try to get him into that bathroom.
Actually tried.
I expressed my beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
You talked with that one butler.
I did that because I talked with people
For
in
sure.
my
I'm
thing.
giving.
Did I address a challenge with calculation or conspiracy?
Did you?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. With the,
Yeah,
with
calculated.
The,
Sure, take it.
And did
It's your
I
honor system.
struggle with issues from my vice or traumas during this section?
Not necessarily, just trauma it out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Did I express any of my beliefs, drives, heritage?
You use your,
Accuracy.
your
Accuracy.
heritage.
And you also, academia.
Yeah,
What was the college again?
Imperial science.
Yeah, isn't that with the whole thing that you gave him?
Violet Quicksilver.
Yeah.
That was because I knew.
Imperial science is more like politics
Yeah,
and law.
that's because I knew
stuff.
he liked arcane stuff.
Yeah.
So I just gave him something. But okay, so that's 2 XP for me. 2 XP.
You can get up to 2 in each thing, right? Like if you express beliefs, drives, heritage, or background
Yeah.
multiple times.
Yeah,
Oh, multiple times?
potentially.
Yeah, if you can think of 2 instances or more.
Like 2 separate scene changes. Like you talking to the same Arubians doesn't necessarily count twice.
Yeah, exactly.
Is what I will say.
Okay.
So yeah, I only got to 2 then, I think.
2 XP.
It's probably that late. And then don't forget your crew gets stuff,
Yes.
which I will find.
I'm so focusing on getting those dots right now.
I'm trying to get prowess, oh god.
You can train it for 2 XP.
That's what I'm about to do.
Downtime.
Right now I have less effect on things because of it only counts if it's in the fiction. Would make sense.
Say again.
The electrical burns, like you said.
Yeah. It only matter. It might those
like
might
for
affect,
example when he was like, "You're not very." He was talking about my facial burn. Yeah.
might affect like your consorting and stuff like that. Could also like be a weakening to the spirit field, to the ghost field.
Mhm.
I think that's everything for the characters experience wise.
Mm.
For the crew, excuse me. You get 2 rep plus the tier higher. I don't know if you were necessarily in opposition with the city council. You're kind of invited there. So the target isn't necessarily them in this case. You're just going to get the 2 rep.
You got 2 rep though.
For coin, it was kind of a small job. You get 4 coin for this one.
Plus the one I got.
Yeah.
So 4 coin?
Yeah.
5 coin.
5 coin.
One.
We'll
So
probably have to
two-
spend one in a second.
Yes.
3. There's 2.
You should get one. Cause
We're
you
about to
earned it.
spend one in
You
a
also have
second.
to spend 1
Oh, okay.
Oh.
for turf.
Do you want me to keep the coin that we?
You can have it. You can have the one additional that we get because you earned it, and we got coin last time.
Cool. So we're at 4 coin. Cool.
Your heat is going to be 2.
Okay.
And you're going to add 1 for a high profile or well connected target.
Adelaide.
Adelaide / like the nobles who were at there. Like
Yeah.
while it wasn't the city council, you still interacted with Lord Pandaren.
Yeah.
Who
You
is,
interacted with
yeah.
a lot of specific individuals. Add +1 heat if the situation happened on hostile turf. It did not. Add +1 heat if you're at war with another faction. Nope.
Not yet.
Didn't kill anyone, so you only take 3.
Sweet.
5
5 heat.
5 heat.
Hopefully reduced.
And now it's downtime action time.
Did the crew get any? Execute a successful espionage, sabotage, or theft operation. Espionage.
Mhm.
That's 1. Contend with challenges above your current station.
Yes.
We are not
Even
high
though
society.
the target wasn't the city council, like the overall kind of tier of the group, right? Like
It's more than 0.
Yeah.
Bolster our crew's reputation, or develop a new one.
Not necessarily. The thing with shadows is that one's going to be hard for you because your whole like mode is to be sneaky, unless you want to brag that you're like doing stuff.
Well, once we get like enough,
Unless we're going to another person being like, you need us to do a job.
Yeah.
Someone who is loud and noisy
Yes.
needs us.
Yeah.
Express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew.
Absolute fucking chaos. Yeah.
Check it out.
I am Chaos Crew.
Wait,
Listen, every team needs a wild card.
I say that's
true.
a yes, but I don't know what it means.
Up to you guys.
I feel like that's a yes. 'Cause
What is your heat right now?
5?
Cool.
We don't know about that.
I roll entanglement, so it's kind of like stuff that happens in between in the fiction.
Gotcha.
I say that's
Yeah.
we expressed.
Our general nature of
Cool.
needing chaos.
Cool. Alright. Downtime. I will give you an extra downtime activity.
Rock on. First things first, I am immediately going to go as soon as I can to Salia.
Absolutely.
Be like, I saw him again, and like tell her that. I'm like, show me, please, the way it should be done.
She, you probably spend the evening fighting another individual.
Mm-hmm.
Same sort of. It's mostly a game of luring, fishing, right? Finding someone who's going to be open enough to sort of close contact, so it keeps the No, actually, this time, you walk into an alleyway and you watch as the ghost just kind of like leaves the husk, falls to the side against some sort of just some like dock worker that happens to be like walking the street. He starts to like lose his mind, just flies right, like full fear about it, and a feminine voice comes out, like the man's voice kind of like softens and heightens. This is how it can be done. There are several ways. And he kind of like hikes the husk up and starts to walk.
And I follow at her heels.
Sure.
You know, just wanting to be near her.
Make your vice roll. Lowest attribute.
Lowest attribute is a an insight 2. Can I say I spend all night with her and spend 2 on it? 4.
There you go.
There we go. I was at 7, so I needed that.
I needed that.
Oh boy, I needed that. And then I'm going to just try and, heal up. That's my final thing. Just I spend the night in her comfort, and I just try to connect with. I don't know if this is, but I kind of let her know that my goal is if I ever pass on, I want to join with them.
If you can
That's
maintain your sanity.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, how do I heal?
You're gonna roll 1 dice for your physical that you have.
Okay. And then it's
you heal 1 for 1 to 3. 2. You mark 2 ticks for 4 and 5, 3 for 6, and then 5 for
a crit.
But
I can't crit, so I got 1. Yeah. How would I get more? 1.
Either have more physicers or someone has the physiker ability.
Okay.
There's certain playbooks that can attain that. I don't remember which ones.
Gotcha. 1 healing tick.
Okay.
Well, I'd like to reduce heat.
Okay.
Going to Adelaide.
Sure.
And just discussing that, perhaps spread some rumors that we, the Opulent Palace, are not the ones hired to conduct an espionage mission.
Sure.
In Charter Hall.
What would you like to use as your action for that?
Consort.
Okay, make a roll.
6.
So you heal 3 heat.
Nice. That reduces us a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Cool. Yeah, just say it was one of the low-level street gang.
Absolutely. I mean, they'll get some additional reputation for this with the others, but
They can fight over themselves.
sure,
That's okay.
you're one of them.
Thank you.
Just trying to keep you grounded.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I would like to train in crowds.
Sure. And because you have the training, you get +2.
So just sneaking around.
Oh, that's exactly what I was doing too.
Yeah.
What were we trying to do?
You want to try to like play hide and seek with each other?
I think that's the goal.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll be like, all right.
So, because I was gonna use both of my turns,
Mm.
both of my things to gain
Sure.
XP.
Yeah, you can only do it once per attribute.
Oh,
That's right, because
okay.
you're totally unstressed. So you don't need to do that.
So I'll do it once, and I get 1 thing in prowl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because you got to fold up. Sweet.
And
Now we
then
all have 1 in prowl.
Nothing in prowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's full up. And
You
then
get to place 1 somewhere else. You can mark that additional XP in that track.
I can.
Yeah,
Now that it's full.
yeah. It carries over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great. Then I'm gonna mark an additional XP in prowess.
Right.
Oh, you only needed 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just needed 1. I want to get better at sneaking.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna use my time to be like,
Crunking it.
did you see me?
We're like, okay, so when you were spotted by the children, what did you do?
I screamed.
Alright, so we're gonna try to be more sneaky,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be the children.
Oh, fucking. I do not like children. Be something else.
Evil spirit.
This is worse. Be you.
Fine. I'm me. I'm mad at you for making me a bad mimosa. You need to hide.
This would never happen. I
Oh.
make the most delicious mimosas.
Just hide, please.
And I go and I hide like in the closet.
Cool. Well,
That's where he's hiding.
are you in the closet?
No, darling.
You're not supposed to speak.
See, this is one.
This is why
Slowly
we
becomes
training.
better at espionage.
So what are you doing for your other downtime action?
I use both of them to practice Or do I get 2 XP?
You get 2 XP for prowess. You can't train more than twice in the same attribute, so you have 1 more attribute.
Oh, okay. So I could. Okay.
So you can train in
that's nice.
resolve or insight or something like
The
that.
other actions I could possibly take.
Healing, stressing, acquire assets, long-term projects. What was your long-term project for?
I'm making a new connection.
Sure.
Yeah. No, I'll use my other thing to train, and I'll train in insight.
Okay.
For 2 XP.
1 XP. It was 2 because your crew has a specific training ground for prowess.
Oh, but
Yeah.
I can't train in prowess again.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I use my insight to train.
Okay.
Train in my insight. I read a book for the first time. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I'm sure you've read books.
Yeah, I've read maps. Books of the sea.
Sail!
Sail!
Your entanglement is questioning. Would each of you roll a single dice for me, please?
6.
5.
Milos.
Yep.
As you're walking back to your apartment over in the night market,
Yep.
a couple of blue coats corner you in an alleyway.
Oh,
And they immediately push into you, grabbing you by
Hey.
the scruff of your shirt.
Listen. If this is Jaren, tell him he can piss into a bucket. I do not care.
Oh, funny thing. It is Jared.
Fuck.
Pleasure to see you again, Milos.
Hey, Jaren.
They start beating the absolute shit out of you.
Oh my god, where am I?
And they ask you about what you've been doing for the last couple of months. You're going to make a fortune roll
Okay.
based on... Or you can either make a fortune roll or pay them 2 coin.
I'll make
The fortune roll will determine if you get additional heat.
I'll make a fortune.
Okay.
He doesn't have 2 coins. He only has 1.
Doesn't say necessarily...
Well, wait. Before we do this, just so he knows if he has enough coin, we would have full coin right now in here. We can't have that because then we're gonna run out of space. So should we distribute it all? So we all have 2 coin now.
Yeah.
I just want to say because we don't have a vault
Sure.
yet. Sorry.
So we all have 2 coins.
Yeah. Just so you know that the option's on the table too for you.
We'll make a fortune roll with your resolve.
Okay.
In order to keep yourself from spilling the beans.
5.
5. So your heat goes up by 1.
Okay.
You divulge some secrets about your last job that you were at the party.
I was at the... Yeah. I was just at the party. I was invited.
Oh, look at you, moving up in the world, huh?
Fuck off, Jaren.
I'm not Jaren. It punches you in the face again. You're left pretty bruised, maybe like a broken rib, but nothing mechanically sound.
Alright, so is that a level 1? Or...
No, you're good.
Said
just
nothing
broken.
mechanical.
Oh,
Nothing
okay.
mechanical,
Just
yeah.
broken rib.
Other than that, that is downtime. You've completed your second session of Blades in the Dark. Blades in the Dark. Blades in the Dark. Blades. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you had fun. Sorry about the rule look of things, but I can't remember everything. Other than that, we've been Roll to Forge, and we hope you have a wonderful evening.
Bye.
Roll on.
See ya.
Forge
I'll
ahead.
miss you.
Get
Can't
it.
wait to see you next time.
Too much
Good
to
night.
handle.
I'll miss you.